Hello guys, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. So this is Paolo Rich, your Pinoy nurse here in Singapore. So for my today's content guys, I'm going to share to all of you about types of leaves offered in Singapore. Types of leaves offered in Singapore. So before that, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe my channel. So I made the list again and also I searched in internet what are the types of leave offered here in Singapore. So either it is a government institution or also a private institution. So let's get it on. So first in my list is annual leave. So I think in your home country, annual leave also we have this. I mean, if you're a foreigner, so I think annual leave is very common. So basically, the amount of annual leave that you will get is still depends on your employer. As far as I know, I remember my previous employer, they offered me, the first employer that I have, they offered me only seven annual leave per year. So it still depends. Sometimes you can get 21, sometimes you can get 14. So still depends on your employer, okay? Then also it will increase depends on the service, the length of your service. So example like you're 2 years already on that institution, then you will get additional one. So that is first in my list, annual leave. Next is actually this one is not leave, but it's considered they put it as I was when I searched this in internet, public holiday is considered leave. So what do I mean by public holiday? Like Christmas, New Year. So here, especially if you're working in a healthcare institution, you will not get an off day during your, especially if PH, unless there is enough staff or unless you requested for it. So it is called like PH in lieu. So they will give you a public holiday in other days. So it's still considered as additional off day, okay? Then by the way, guys, just to add up, your off day also is depends on your institution, okay? It depends on your employer. Some employer will give you 3 days off per 2 weeks, or some employer will give you 2 days off per 1 week. Okay. Next, after that, of course, this maternity leave. Of course, I cannot explain much regarding maternity leave since I cannot get pregnant. But there's also what you call paternity leave. I think this paternity leave is already implemented. So if your partner managed to deliver baby, then you can get paternity leave. And also, if you're about to give birth, then you can get maternity leave. Okay. Then I'm not sure about this shared parental leave, but I think when I've searched this in internet, what is shared parental leave? They said it's up to 4 weeks. So, but I haven't encountered this since I'm very single. Next is childcare leave. Example, you have, of course, from the word childcare. If example your children is sick or anything, then you can apply for this childcare leave. Maybe if your child will celebrate birthday, also can. So after that, there's what you call sick leave. Sick leave, we call here MC. So sick leave, as I understand, is only 14 days. And hospitalization leave, it's also depends on your employer. So I think hospitalization leave is depends either they put here on what I've searched in internet is 60 days. So however, these 60 days, they will deduct also there your MC as I understand. But I'm really not sure. So remember, right? Sick leave is 14 days, hospital leave is 60 days. Okay. And lastly, there is what you call, okay, by the way, this content is purpose of this content is especially for those foreigner who wants to work here in Singapore. At least you have idea what kind of leaves you can get. Okay. Unpaid leave, of course, no pay leave. No pay leave is, of course, you don't have pay unless, I mean, if you requested that you want to rest. Usually, this will be granted if only there's a valid reason. Like example, I think one of the good example, you take your maternity leave, then after that you want to extend, then you will get no pay leave. Then, yep, that is no pay leave. After that, there is what you call family care leave. As I understand, this family care leave is roughly around 2 to 3 days. Usually, if example for foreigner, I will request for this if example someone will visit here in Singapore. But some of my foreign friends, they will request this if example uh, their parents are sick, something like that. So that is family care leave, okay? And marriage leave, if you have plans to go, I mean, if you are planning to get married, there is a marriage leave. And also there's what you call examination leave. If your company send you for study and you have pending examination, I mean, like if you have an upcoming examination, but I'm not sure about how many this examination leave. And also regarding this maternity leave, I don't know how much you can get. And there's what you call birthday leave. This one still depends on your it depends on employer. So yep, I think that's it. Basing on what I've searched. So my conclusion is, as I understand, if you work in government institution, you will get more leave. I believe so. So I think instead, I mean, if compare you, if you work in a private institution, but actually I haven't really worked in a I mean, I did work in a private institution, but now I can really compare that in government institution you can get a lot of leave. And so, but still depends. So if you are trying to find an employer, or you already find, I mean, you're deciding which one to choose. So I think what I mean, the what they offer, what kind of leave they offer, it's also a good thing to know, right? Example, this employer offered this much of leave compared to the other employer, so you choose that. It's just you need to weigh in which is better. Okay, I hope you understand what I'm explaining now. So anyways, thank you again for continue watching my channel, and please like and subscribe and share my YouTube channel. So I think that's it. Bye bye.